Alright, so replace the hard drive. What hard drive was in it? Of course they don't tell me this. I'm starting to understand the downfalls of working at these kinds of a shop. People don't tell you crap, and they're stupid. Welcome, my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka. Today we're going to be playing PC Building Simulator. I'm glad some of you enjoyed this first episode because I enjoyed this game. It's a fun way to, play around with computers. Play around with the thing that we clearly love the most because we're all using one most likely right now. Or used one probably today at some point. I mean, if you're here for a gaming channel, you like games, and what better way to play games than a good old PC? So if you like this and you want to see more, do me a favor, tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. And as always, if you're new here or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button. And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy, and I think you will. Alright, welcome back. So what are these invisible things? Level 8, level 3, we're close to that. Level 6. Alright, so a bunch of stuff that I can't do. So what are we on right now? We have no computers. Do we have anything? So we're gonna keep working towards our $1 million PC repair shop. That's right, I'm going $1 million. I'm putting that mark on it. And if you guys want to see the free build, if you want me to build a computer from start to finish there, I'll be more than happy to do that. But I think we also might be able to do that here if we get enough money going. So we'll see how that goes. And you guys can let me know if you want one thing or another. I also found out we can use this music player here and actually switch the songs. We can disable certain songs if we don't like it. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think that's cool. Use the computer. It's clever. All right. I recently upgraded my PC. It's not working. It boots, but when he tries to benchmark it or run a game, it crashes. He hasn't replaced his PSU. Could my new parts be drawing too much power? I'm gonna go with a yes. So they want a 600 power supply or better, and then run 3D Mark, which I guess is a benchmark program. So we need a Xian Power King 600. Bought a PC from you 6 months ago. Well, not me, I guess my uncle. And it's been overheating whenever I try to do anything on it. I took a look under the CPU cooler and there's no thermal paste. What kind of Mickey Mouse business are you running? I demand that you fix this for free, and this time test the PC before you send it back out. Tim, you're ruining... I should just started my own damn company. Wouldn't have this terrible name, be doing free jobs for people. I hope you can help. My computer stopped working the other day and will not turn on at all. I think it might be the motherboard. If it needs a new one, I know it needs a Skylake socket. Skylake socket. Okay. So just thermal paste that. So let's just accept all of these. I could probably not accept that one and say, hey, it's not my problem. I'm not Tim, all right? You bought a computer from the wrong guy, all right? You should have bought it from me, not Tim. I know we're the same company, but it's under new management, all right? So how much is this, 1,000? I'd rather buy a computer, honestly, than be able to quickly connect things. All right, so we need power supplies, the Power King 600 or better. I don't even have better. Yet, we are unlocking things as we go on. Not cases yet, apparently. So motherboards with the Skylake socket. I guess they're all compatible. Why would I buy a more expensive one then? I mean, maybe if it was my computer, but it's certainly not. And I have thermal paste, so I think we're okay. Do we have to care for our computer? Is another question I have. Probably, because it says PC status ready to boot, so I bet our own computer can probably fail. Should we power it off at the end of the day? Maybe. Might be a good idea. All right, we're out. To a new day we go. So we have to pay the utility bill. I wonder if that goes up and down based off you leaving your computer on all day or not. It'd be interesting to find out. We're going to end the day. We're going to End the day there. Oh, please don't skip the day. I don't think we did skip the day. Go to work. All right, here we go. We got our stuff. Good to go. And we'll just go left to right like we read, you know? Ooh, we got a fancy white case here. Look at this thing. It's kind of like my old PC case. Just wasn't clear on the front there. All right. Oh, this is the motherboard one. This one's actually going to be pretty fun. Pretty challenging, actually. Probably should have saved this one for last, because this is going to require some finagling and some thinking here. So we got the graphics card out of the way. That's good. We need to unplug the motherboard. Obviously, we need to take out this massive motherboard. I think that's the power. And unplug the hard drive. I think we're good on cables. We need to unplug the fan. Take off the fan. Take out the RAM, because we're going to have to put that into the new motherboard. Pop the CPU out. Now, ever so carefully. Don't drop it. We dropped it. I can just tell. We dropped it. It's over. Alright, so we take the screws out of the little... Oh, I forget what they're called. They're little things that, like, raise the motherboard off of the surface. Right there, you see them? You see them in all their glory? Can't remember what they're called. If you know what they're called, if you're smarter than me, let me know by posting in the comments and telling me what those things are called, because I can't remember. But the motherboard sits on that, so it's not sitting against the wall of your thing, and it's great. We should be able to... oh, what? We have to take those out as well? We can't leave them in and put the new motherboard in? That seems a little silly. I hit one button, and you undo all of my hard work. It's fine. I'll take these out, and then I'll have to put them back in 10 seconds later. But you know what? I'll do it. Just to please the gods. Basically, just redo everything I just did in the opposite direction and hope that I don't miss anything. Place your bets if you didn't know what those things are called and you haven't commented already. Only one comment per customer. To RAM back in. We will open the CPU shield, as they call it. Didn't know that's what it was called. I just called it the thingy that holds it in. Put the processor back in. Beautiful. Is it a processor or a processor? See, these are questions that I have in life, you know? We need the cooling fan. Gonna put that right on top. And we'll wire this thing all up after, I guess. And then we also need the graphics card. And I think that's all of their stuff. We just need to wire it all back up, if I remember correctly. It's nice that they kind of help you out. You don't even really have to know what you're doing. 100%. Is that everything? I kind of just started wiring what they were telling me. Didn't actually pay attention to what I did. We got that. We got the fan. We got that in there. Wasn't there one down here that I did? It says that I've replaced the motherboard. Hopefully successfully. We're about to find out. Ooh, I didn't put thermal paste on when I put this thing on. So I'm assuming I probably have to do that again. So let's do that. Go to the tools, thermal paste, put a little bit on. Install the cooling again. I'm not gonna make the same mistakes old Uncle Tim made. I'm better than that. I'm better than Uncle Tim. I'm gonna be rich. You're not supposed to put the side panel on. This is what I was taught by my dad when he taught me how to build computers. He said, don't put the side panel on until you boot it and make sure everything's okay. PC status, missing cables. See, I knew there was a cable missing, but what is it missing from? Well, we're going to see if it powers on. It's not powering on. I found the cable. It was the power button cable for the case. That's what this cable was. And I figured it out, though. All right? All right. You could trust me with your computer. It's okay. It's okay. It might take a little bit of trial and error. And I might push the power button and find out, hey, nothing happened. That's okay, because nothing happened. It's all good. Now something's gonna happen, and you're gonna be amazed. I think that's all I had to do is just boot to OS. Beautiful. Let's get this hunk of junk out of here. All right, who's next? I didn't even read it, but you're next. Oh, look at this little thing. It's tiny. All right. New power supply. Okay. Let's see what I can do for you here. Oh, that's opposite of how it usually is. Didn't mean to do that. Let's just put that right back where we found it. I swear, Uncle Tim's shop is in good hands. All right, don't judge me. All right, power supply. Oh, I've never seen a computer where the power supply unit sits like this. All right, well, let's take out the cables from the power supply unit. We removed all the cables. Now we gotta unscrew it. There's so many cables to remember. So many screws for one little power supply. This is a really weird setup for a case, but I kind of like it. It's interesting. Oh, going from a 250 to a 600. That's moving up in the world right there. Look at that, less screws too. That's how you know it's a good power supply. Now we just cable manage the beach back up. So we got hard drive cable. Boom. Motherboard. Boom. We got, what's this up here? Power button? Yeah, connect the case to, what is this? Oh, I just connected. I don't want to do that. Damn it. I just clicked the wrong thing somehow. Okay. I don't really know what's going on. Anyway, another motherboard connection here, right to there, and we're done. There's a lot of cables, and I can barely see in that case, so I can't really tell what some of those cables were connected to. And to be honest, who cares? I mean, I should care, right? But like, that's just the kind of this is definitely a budget. I mean, I'm doing this out of my home. You could have taken this to like Best Buy or something. Probably could have taken it to Walmart or your neighbor's house and got better service. All right, 3D Mark Advanced Edition, which is already installed. How convenient. Let's run it. I don't know if I was supposed to run this, but we're running it anyway. Oh yeah, we're supposed to make sure it doesn't crash. Right. Look at that. Is he getting 100? Oh, he's getting 16 to 15 frames per second. Wow. This PC is a monster. Getting a full 16 frames, boys. And look at it, too. It looks like it's getting 16 frames. Look at it just... tick, 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 tick. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting some 25 frames per second. 25.6 to be precise. There's a little, like, car in a jungle scene going on there. What is this benchmark? Oh, someone's walking down the hallway. So mysterious. Their orange shirt stands out way too much. Are they trying to be stealthy? Why do they have like a space helmet on? Who wears a space helmet like that in a museum? It's a nice museum though. Look at all these weapons. Go to war just based off this room. Get a few people together. What is that guy doing over there? Now he's got like an orange and black suit. He's not alone. What is this benchmark? We're at 20.3 frames per second now. Oh, CPU test. Shit. Graphics score. Shit. Alright, good to know. He's got an i7 6700 and an R9 290. Those aren't like terrible. Have a good day. Now you, Mr. Complains a lot. Mr. I want free stuff, huh? How can I mess with this guy? Can I install a virus on his computer? Something like that? Anything like that? I mean, it's a pretty easy job, especially in this game. Because all we got to do is put a little thermal paste and reinstall his crappy cooler. That's right. I said it. Your cooler is crap. Alright? You can take your stupid fan connector back too. I don't even want to boot your stupid computer. I just want to throw it out. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry my uncle was so mean to you. Clearly, you purchased a very nice computer, brought it to my uncle, and he screwed you over. Alright? He screwed me over too every Christmas. That was not a bad joke. That was supposed to be just like harmless. If you took it the wrong way, that's on you. Where's the power button? Right here. Ooh. Why is this your background, sir? This is a very interesting choice for your background. Who do you think owns the computer? Which one of these people brought their computer to Uncle Tim and got ripped off? My guess is it was either her, or if it was one of the girls, I think it was her. I don't know why, but I think it was her. I'm not sure which guy. Probably him. Looks like I picked the doctors. The nurses are off the hook. I was supposed to run a benchmark, but Tweedledoosh over here doesn't even have benchmark on his... Oh, didn't mean to... Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that to your computer. I mean, maybe I did actually. Maybe I did mean to just rip it out while it was running. Huh? How do you like that? Just shaved life off your computer. And you know what? It felt good. I'd do it again if I was given the chance. Alright, now you got your stupid USB. Or that's my USB, actually. It's not stupid at all. Wait, what? The USB is in. How do I add this program to this kid's thing? Oh, here we go. 3D Mark. I had to double click. I'm basically a computer expert, all right? I just didn't double clicking is so like early on in my PC education that I don't even remember, all right? I just filled my brain with more important things than double clicking. Jeez. All right, we got it. We're gonna run it, and hopefully it's the same thing. Look at this guy getting a solid 8.8 frames. Disgusting. All right, so we got even less frames than the first person with a GeForce GTX unknown. I think it's a 970. Should be better than the R9 though. And clearly the Ryzen 3 quad core, according to this, is worse than the i7 6700K. Now you know. Hopefully I took my USB out there, because this isn't free USB day. Forgot I turned our own computer off. Ooh, that was loud. Excuse you. Hey, he liked my timely fixing of the issue, and he thinks it's good that we're under new ownership here. Hear it. I need a name for the business, guys. If you're watching, we need to name the business. Help. And he's gonna recommend people to me. Look at that. Thank you. Ooh, he was a doctor too. Look at that. Level 3. Got a whole bunch of new stuff. I've been playing a great sailing simulation game. Actually, there was a sailing simulation game that came up on Steam, but I didn't get it because literally it was a kind of expensive game considering all you did was just sail around with no real objectives or islands or anything really. You just ride around the water. Blake Paterberg, and I'm one of the core team over at Movie Maniacs, the world's 53rd website in the UK for movie news and reviews. This guy wants more hard drive space so he can refresh his memory on these bunch of previous films. Sure, why not, man? 1,500 gigabytes of storage. And this person wants 4 gigabytes of RAM. Who knows what their RAM's already at, though. I would assume 2. So I don't know how much space this guy has already. And I need Will It Run, whatever the hell that is. Can I get Will It Run? So he needs a graphics card. He's paying me $490. He probably... We got some new graphics cards too. Holy crap. 750 Ti. That might do it. But even this is probably enough, to be honest, to run a stupid sailing game. This is where it gets harder for sure. Because I could probably use that will it run thing on his computer when it arrives tomorrow. But then I'll have to wait for delivery. So that's not really a great idea. If I could guess, that'd be the best. He's going to pay me $490, which is pretty good. So maybe we'll get him the 1050 Ti 4 gig. Because I feel like that should be enough. I'm going to add that to the cart. And what was the last thing? Yeah, this person needs a bunch of storage. So I'm going to get the terabyte for sure. And then we'll get a 500 as well. And if they already have one, we'll keep the 500. We could always use it ourselves or use it on a new computer or whatever. So we're going to buy one RAM stick because I guarantee that guy has to have 2 gigs of RAM. We're going to buy this graphics card and these two. Honestly, we could probably get away with not buying this, but I'm not 100% sure what their storage is going to be like in that computer already. So I'm just going to buy it anyway. And I think I might have worked this out to do all 3 of these jobs. We'll see. This job requires you to use Will It Run program that can be purchased from the shop. Install it on the PC and check to see what Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was supposed to do. I bought a 1050 Ti. We'll see if it's enough in a second. So we go to the shops, we go to tools, and we need Will It Run for $200. It's an expensive program, but that's fine. All right, we've got it. It should be right here. Will It Run, installing. This is weird. This is some butterfly effect inception shit right here. Not butterfly effect, but it just kind of came out. I'm using a computer and I'm on a computer while recording for a computer, which you're watching on a phone, me on a computer, fixing a computer, buying computer parts. I think I just fried my processing unit in my brain. I'm gonna need to buy a replacement. What do we want to upgrade my brain to? All right, Will It Run? Will It Run? Ooh, Photoshop and Premiere. I use both of those programs. Farming Simulator, Euro Truck, Dota 2. All right, Sail Away the Sailing Simulator. Needs an R9 280, 3 gig. So I bought a 4 gig. Let's just see where the R9 lies here. R9 280 3 gig was $160. And I paid $155. So I needed to buy this one, which is one step up. But if you look at the VRAM, we got an extra gig. We got a higher core frequency, a higher memory frequency, less wattage. I mean, we might have bought a cheaper one, but I think we bought a better one. So we'll see. We'll see if it'll let me get away with that. And we're going to hope that I accepted all those jobs and ended the day. Do we work on Saturday? No. We go straight to Monday. Good. We got the weekend off. That's good. I deserved it. All right. Who's first? We're going right to left today because we're feeling different. All right. This is the storage person. Do they have a storage? They do. They have a 500, just as I honestly kind of thought they would. We're going to pop that out right through the side wall. No big deal. I think they should make you take that side wall off, but maybe that's just me. Hard drive. Why can't I install it? Oh, because this thing is in the way. Good. They do make you remove this thing. That's good. I'm glad they do that. Thank you. Thank you for making my wish come true. All right, close the drive. There you go. You got a nice Barracuda Seagate. Or Seagate Barracuda. I did it backwards. They're good drives, actually. They're not too bad. I think I might have one in this computer. I've used one in the past. And I have not had one fail on me yet, knock on wood. I'm probably going to wish I never said that pretty soon. So we'll put the side panels back on. after we have plugged the power and motherboard communication cables into, or a SATA cable, into the computer. Now we obviously have to prove that it works, or test it, I guess. Even though, why do you need to test it when you know your perfection? Alright, turn it. Oh, god damn it. I needed to wait like 2 seconds more. I keep accidentally clicking that button. I don't know why. I don't know where that muscle memory is coming from. But anyway, power back on. Are you good? Are you good? There you go. Now you're good. Oh yeah, we're level 3. How much does this cost? 1,500. Why do I want a second workbench? I'm not sure. Alright, which one is this? This is the sail away guy. Okay, let's see if I lucked out. I very well may not have lucked out. Ooh, this one has an extra little plate holding the graphics card in instead of just the thumb screw on the graphics card. That's cool. I can appreciate that. Alright, let's hope for the best. We do have a used R9 280 3G, which is what it required. Am I a terrible person for putting a used part in? I don't think I'm a terrible person for putting a used part in. Do you? I'm a terrible person. Oh man, this guy's paying me like $490 too. Why is it saying it can't play? I literally put the graphics card that it called for in. What other graphics cards do I have on me here? He had a GTX 970 in it? Oh, it's broken though. Put the $200 Will It Run program on his computer for free. Sounds fair. Look at that. Meets all of the minimums. Doesn't meet the recommended, but it meets all of the minimums. Did he want the recommended? Oh, he wanted recommended. Oh no, that's rough. Alright, we could have a problem here. He doesn't have enough RAM. Not my problem. R9 280 3G. Oh, that's what I have. Stupid. GTX 980. Well, I have a 1050, no? Does that count? Let's find out. Maybe the day is saved. Maybe the day has been saved. GTX 1050. That sounds better than a 9 whatever. Oh, we got to actually remove a second slot here for it. That's interesting. So sometimes the graphics card is a little bit bigger and requires 2 slots. And that's the case here. Hopefully this is good. Do we have to hook this one up? No, I think we're good. Just plug that in the back. Turns out a 980 is better than a 1050 Ti. Who would have known? Not me. I have a broken 980. I am not gonna be shady like my uncle. That is what I thought when I started this business, but it turns out if I can get away with it, I might be a little bit shady. Oh, it's a 970. It's not good enough anyway. You're saved, buddy. You're saved. I'm going to put your PC... You know what? I'm just going to leave it right there. And we're going to have to get you tomorrow there, champ. Going to have to wait another day to sail the seas, but we're going to collect and discard everybody else's mail here. Oh, I didn't do the last one. I'm stupid. The other guy took his PC, though, because I collected on his. Let's just swap-a-roo. And we'll put this just by the door here. We still got to do that one. We'll do it later. Let's just quickly take this panel off. It looks like a quick release one, but tricky. There's a couple thumb screws in the back here. And, ooh. Nice little 1050 in there. Look at you, MSI. I like MSI stuff. They make some fancy, cool stuff. Right, you got a Titan 2 gig. I'm sorry, I cheaped out and I got you not a Titan 2 gig. But hey, hopefully you enjoy this. And yeah, we're going to be done with this one as well. Just got to run the stupid benchmark test and prove that it boots. I like how each customer has their own little background and a little canoeing background there. Alright, it finished. It's not a very good system either. i3. Oof. Could use an upgrade there, bud. But you're doing alright. You're doing alright. I'm being too bougie with the PCs right now. You know, you got a pretty good PC here, man. It's not bad. You got a nice MSI graphics card. I like it. It's nearly the 15th anniversary of the beloved cult classic Babes of Planet Bathmore. I didn't know. Holy crap, this guy goes on and on. If you want to read this, go ahead and pause and read this. It's a pretty funny little story here going on. I'm not going to read all of it. But this guy is nerding out on this movie. He's probably a virgin since he loves Babes of the Planet Bathmore so much. But, anyway, his computer has a virus now. That's all you need to know. After all that, all you need to know is his computer has a virus. This guy needs 2 gigs of RAM, which I believe I do indeed have. So I'm going to just quickly buy the graphics card that I needed, which was the GTX 980. 350? Guy's only like paying me like 400. Jeez. After all that, I thought I was scamming him. I got scammed. The Will It Run wanted the 980 though, right? And I'll get your sailing computer to you tomorrow, sir. I'm sorry. Hopefully you're not too mad about it. It's almost build day, so we're gonna have to make sure we make the most of this day. the most of these 3 PCs here. Alright, so this is the guy who wanted the sailing PC. So we're already kind of halfway in on his. Add his brand new graphics card. Look at it. It's a beast. You're going to be sailing with the best of them now. Check if it needs to be. Yep. The bigger ones, they're going to need their own power supply. This one, in fact, wants 2. And then we're going to want to put the PCI lock back on. I'm hoping that something bad can happen to me. You know, like that I do something and like I get a virus, or like my computer fries one day and goes up in flames, or I don't know. I'm hoping some kind of curveball gets thrown at me in this game. Besides cables going through monitors. So we're done. There you go. I got it right. Took me a bit, but you're set. Alright, this one's easy enough. We've seen 1,000 times. Just gonna remove some viruses from a porn lover's computer. He was trying to see the babes of whatever that planet or whatever the hell it is. He was trying to see them naked. Alright? Alright, boys and girls. Now, I probably should have been doing this the whole time to ensure return customers, and that's removing the virus scanner after the virus scan has been completed. That's how you ensure that they come back, you know? You don't leave your virus program on their computer. Ooh. This guy's got the big boy case. Look at you. But only 4 gigs of RAM. Okay. Alright, this guy just wants the typical. Got 1 thumb screw at the top on this fancy case. He's already got a Titan 2 gig. Excellent. I'm going to hit him with a downgrade. Let's try this again. Boom. Right as the beat dropped, threw the RAM in. And now we just button it up and run the ever so slow benchmark test. I even said it slow. That's how slow it is. It's making me slower. I don't think there's a way to skip it either. I think this is why you want a second bench though. Because if I have the second bench, I would be able to come in here and not do anything because I haven't added my USB drive yet. So we're going to just add that there. Alright, now I can come in here, put my 3D mark on there, the benchmark program. Come on. There you go. And then you could step away from the computer, it's doing its thing, and I could come over here, work on another computer, come back, oh, it's done, yada, yada, yada. I think this is why, right here, you'd want a second and potentially third workbench. So maybe I'll take it, and maybe it allows me to get more jobs. But I kind of want to save up to build, or upgrade at least, this PC. Maybe we'll take a look at our own PC here and see where we could potentially improve it. At least until we unlock like cooler cases and stuff like that. I don't have another workbench, so I can't even open this thing up. Alright, this one actually put up some okay numbers with its R9 and i5. That's not too bad. Actually, no, never mind. I lied. I was just trying to pretend for a second like one of these computers were actually impressive. Ha! Just kidding. They're fine. They're fine. If you have these specs and I'm chirping it, don't read into it too much, all right? All right. So let's collect all these beautiful, beautiful paychecks. So CPU upgrade and 8 gigabytes of RAM upgrade. All right, we'll look into that. And this person wants 4 gigs of RAM. What's with all these movie people contacting me right now? Sonic Monk trilogy. Sorry, there's not one Sonic Monk, but there's a trilogy. Just had to wrap my head around that real quick. It took a second. This series is massive in capital letters in some indie film circles in Denmark. It's like those like commercials where they talk really fast at the end so you don't really catch the like fine print. The hard drive they were on made a loud clunk sort of sound and I can't access any of the files. Dang.
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and like subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take it easy.